everybody, Games753 here, and welcome back to what I think is the finale of Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we finished everything we finished off within all of Hallownest. Also, we have like 100, off screen I did the Gone Home Pantheons off screen just because I wanted to get closer. So this is what seems to be all that is done of Hallownest. Today, we finally face the infection itself. Before we head on, charms. The charms I've chosen are Mark of Bride and Longnail, Stalwart Shell, Grubfeist Elegy, and Sprintmaster. Not too bad of a... just know, the fight we're going into has some great music. Although I turned off the music because I was gonna try and edit it in. So when we enter the Hollow Knight, things aren't gonna be like they were normally, because I have an idea. So, good range. There's infection goop. Whenever you're ready for the final battle, enter. Once we step in, it's the point of no return. And here is the Hollow Knight itself. As we move around the room, it's gonna be watching our every move. Break the chains. Upon dream nailing the Hollow Knight, the real battle begins. One last challenge. Let me check mine. Seems like they changed. They'll work. Nothing else to do but challenge. Meet the Radiance. Now, I hate this boss. Well, this version of the boss is okay, because in God Home there's there's a more powerful version. No! Of course you hit me! Seems like that Unbreakable Strength's just gonna make this fight too easy. Should you lose this fight, it counts as a death. And if you die here, Hallownest comes to an end. But this is only phase 1. There's more phases to come. This platform right here is the safest one you can get. Oop. Jeez. My gosh. Whew. I'm not even gonna attack her because I feel like that I'm just bullying her. And this version of the Radiance doesn't even give you that much trouble. See that and I get slapped in the face. Two. Whoop. Boom! I was flying on her! Alright. Head up! And the siblings follow. You can't stay on one platform for too long, because the void counts as a hazard. Despite having void hearts. Oh, that's right. Today is a new day! and that is Hollow Knight. Very well made game. This series took me a little bit shorter than I expected. I expected it to be like 19 episodes or more. But with all that backtracking I had to do, whoa. I guess it's not too bad. I admit the gameplay in this game's really tight. Like, especially with platforming. There's a few sections of the game I didn't show off, such as the other two God Home Pantheons, but I can save those for a bonus episode if you like. So, when you think about the pure vessel fight, it gives you that thought that during its youth, before it became the infection vessel, it was treated like a prince. The music in the pure vessel fight, I think, is a lot better than the sealed vessel theme. In terms of having the royalty theme to it, with the church bells playing, its white cape, like, you know, floating to the wind. That is one of my favorite bosses in the game. So, I'm looking forward to Silk Song, and considering how some video game franchise sequels you tend to be bad sometimes, I just hope that Silk Song doesn't become one of those kind of games. I still have hopes that Team Cherry are gonna make it just as good as this one. But I hope they don't give it DLC, because otherwise things would get a little carried away. They're taking their time to make the game, and I'm not even gonna rush them. I'm not gonna be one of those people that says, "Where's Silk Song? Hey, when's Silk Song gonna come out?" You know what? No, don't even rush them, because it just leads to disaster. Trust me. Someone who I know, who follows me, especially through my speed paint videos, actually had a problem once that involves getting rushed. And you know who it is? Wolf Heroes. It's not because I don't like them. It's just something that just bugged me. I'm patient. Like, all these years I'm still waiting for a Skylanders sequel, and here I am not saying anything about a Skylanders sequel being out soon, but, well, I have been hearing rumors that there is a Skylanders sequel, I think, coming soon. I think 2022. I'm just letting them, and if that's the case, I'm just letting them take their time to do so. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered, and you triumphed. We hope you enjoy yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. I didn't get 112%, but the other 2% are for God Home, so it doesn't matter. Plus, the ending is not necessary for, you know. Also, just know, this is the reason why it kind of cut out from one recording to another was because I didn't die, but I wanted to do it again just because I wanted better commentary and a better fight, because I was getting pummeled. I'll give that. At least you can now see the Hollow Knight, you know, the main menu. Now, the background isn't normally like this. It's, hold on. No, it's not that. It's extras. So, there's menu styles. The menu style I chose was the Grim Troop. There's others. Hidden Dreams. The Classic, from the very first time, from when it first came out. Void Heart, for this version. Void. Infected, which is only accessible for the game's Dream No More. The sealed vessel, or no. As I was saying, this menu style is only available once you finished the game with the Hollow Knight or Sealed Siblings endings. Godmaster is when you beat Godmaster normally, and there's Lifeblood, which I think is really pretty. The Grim Troop probably has the best one. Now, my first file is 112%, 75 hours, almost 100 because got home reasons. This is the file I was playing on right here. Hold on, Now, the game has multiple modes. Classic, Steel Soul, and Godseeker. Godseeker's like God Home, but it's just a whole story just on God Home. I'll do this for a bonus episode. Steel Soul, on the other hand, is practically the game's hard mode. As it says, death is permanent. You can't be revived. There is no lives whatsoever. If you die in this one, game over. You're forced to do it all over again. Now, I really hope that, I hope you enjoyed Hollow Knight. From the first time I played this game, or at least heard of it, it is a game that I didn't expect to like. Because when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be one of those T-rated games, but instead it's just E10 plus, despite being very dark feeling and having like that infection goop getting out of most enemies in the game. Like, I thought that was actually blood. But that, well, it does kind of feel like blood, but nah. The game, I really love the art style. And you know what I love most about Hollow Knight? It's fandom. So many art styles for the series, and so many AUs, or alternate universe stories of Hollow Knight. And my personal favorite AU has to be Gardens of Hope. I mean, Hollow Knight in that one, it's practically like the story of the Hollow Knight without, like, before it became infected, like, in its childhood. Like, Little Ghost, Hornet, and Coral were in the story, so I'm sure that the infection never existed, like, in that universe. And I'm still trying to draw the characters, but the joints are really difficult to get right. Trust me, they're literal buggers, if you get what I mean. No pun intended. Considering about all the hardship I went through, only having like, 7 deaths, I think. This music feels really soothing and really and having the main menu music play when you finish it really feels rewarding. But when you think about it, the ending of Hollow Knight, considering how you sacrificed your own life to save the entire world, to save Hallownest, if not the entire world, from the infection's wrath. And yes, I know the infection is the Radiance, but just know, the Pale King stole the Radiance's moth tribe. Like, in a way. Like the Pale King feels like a brighter light. And the moths are attracted to it. Like, real world moths are always attracted to very bright sources of light. Which is somewhat of a good point. Like, the Radiance I can find as a tragic type of character, because she's not always bad. She was normally treated like a queen in a way. Seer even referenced her name. Plus, if only Ghost were to talk, I'm sure he will have talked things through. But, hey, it's Hollow Knight. Void beings can't talk, but besides, no mind to think, no mind to think, no voice to cry suffering. And I have to say, besides Super Mario Galaxy, this is probably one of the best games I've ever played. Although not the best game. Like, not the best story, but I say it's a very great one. The reason why is because there's one game I am yet to play, but I don't know how to do it yet, how to record it yet, because it's on the DS. I don't have a 3DS yet, although I plan to get that sometime. For a few games that I've been hearing so much about and have so much acclaim to it. This game, I'll give you a hint. Like, I will do it in the future, but I'm not doing it, like, for the next time. For the next series. But, I'll give you a hint on what it's like. You create your avatar, you're in a world full of cute fairy tale characters, and the main antagonist wants to keep a boy asleep through a coma. And the entire adventure takes place in that kid's dream through the coma. Now, the next adventure was a suggestion, and I agreed to this as a suggestion. But considering how my phone is, like, nearly full of gigabytes because of all the recordings I've been making, I really need a storage upgrade. Soon. And fast. Now, the next adventure is actually a Super Mario related game, but I'm not going to spoil it, because I'd rather have you all see for yourself. I hope you enjoyed Hollow Knight. Now, next time, we're going to take to the stars once again. GameStar 153 signing out.